So now that we have our data sorted out, let's create an analysis. So I'm here, uh, so I'm going to click on our data set and then click on create analysis. So it will bring us to this page, and on the left you can see the columns that we have in our data set. And now what we are going to do is click on date over here and then click on return visitors. So this will pull up this chart over here, or a graph, which has date on the x-axis and the sum of return visitors for that particular date on the y-axis. And here are the visual types. You can change to a pie chart or a vertical bar chart and heat map and things like that. But when you select it and you don't select anything from the visual types, AWS will select, or QuickSight will select a visual type for you if you don't select a visual types after selecting a column. Now one thing we see over here, that the data is from 2013 to 2016 and it's not visible properly. So what you could do is go to filter, create one, and I want to filter on date. And then when you click over here, you can select a time range to narrow your results. So there you can zoom in and do things like that, but let's narrow our results. So I'm going to just select, let's say, from January 1st 2015 to January 31st 2015, and then click on apply. So now you see the data changed over here. We selected this visual and it changed our data to just for that particular month. So I can click on visualize and our columns are back again. So that's how you filter your data over here. You can click on filter and then you can filter by any particular column and then select the value. So we filtered by date over here. So now it's pretty visible that on January 5th we had 4,585 return visitors. So that's how you can analyze your data using graphs and charts. We are going to look at a few more examples. So let's say I want another, so here another thing is there's this import complete. So 100% of the records were imported. There were 461 rows were imported to Spice and 0 rows were skipped. And I'm going to dismiss this, and you can add another visual over here. So I'm going to add visual, so it will add another graph over here. And let's select the visual type as scattered plot. So over here you see on the x-axis it's asking us to select what would be on the x-axis and what would be on the y-axis. So let's select on the x-axis. I can select from over here desktop uniques, and on the y-axis I'm going to select mobile uniques. So then you can also update it if you want by clicking this drop down, but that's what it is. X-axis, now we have the desktop uniques, and on the y-axis we have the mobile uniques. So you can see over here, but we also need to group. So we are going to select the third type over here, date. So now we will have data by date of our desktop uniques and our mobile uniques. And again, it's from 2013 to 2016, so we can filter this as well. So I can select this, filter, create one by date, let's say January 1st to January 31st. And then click on apply. So this is regenerating the data. So now we just have for the month of January, and you can see for a particular date on September 6th we had approximately 52,000 unique desktop visits and 9,000 plus unique mobile visits. And then you can analyze this over time. Like we'll see that maybe the mobile visits increases over time, and their desktop visit decreases, so you can analyze your data that way. So this is a scattered plot, and we have autosave on, so next time when we come back, this will be saved. But so in the next video we'll see how to modify this visuals. So right now we created this visual charts over here, or the graphs. Now we'll see how to modify them, and in the video prior to that we had already seen how to create and prepare our data set. So see you in the next video.